Hey everyone, thanks for joining Chris on another one of his beer reviews. Today I'm going to be drinking the Stout from the Black Creek Historic Brewery. From the last time I heard something about this brewery, it's from Toronto, Ontario, but it is produced by the Trafalgar Ales and Meads Brewery. So, no offense to Trafalgar, as much as this is going to sound terrible, but I try to do my best to avoid Trafalgar beers. For those who have seen my Trafalgar beer reviews, I stand corrected if you were to watch any of them. If you look at this LCBO, it's considered an old stout, OLDE. And that's probably because, they're taking historic brewery into perspective here. So the back here, very, very brief, says experience Ontario's rich brewing heritage. Black Creek Historic Brewery is located in the heart of Black Creek Pioneer Village in Toronto, Ontario. Here we have recreated a working historic brewery where our brewmasters handcraft the same ales enjoyed in Ontario's country villages in the 1800s. Come and see us at blackcreekbrewery.ca. And apparently this is brewed with chocolate wheat. So that's pretty cool. The last time I drank this on camera, or a historic brewery beer, the only two that I know that they've made is the porter and the stout. The porter I had last year, and I did not see the stout until the holiday season of 2011. So here we go. I'm going to pop it off for you. Oh, forgot to mention, this has the loudest, most compressed pop I have ever experienced consistently with every single beer. Blow your ears. Bam! Alright, I'm going to be drinking it from the St. Peter's Brewery pint glass. One of the things that stands out in this beer amongst all others is it has a very burnt taste to it. As you can see, traditional stout, black all the way through, not even any light colors going around the bottom like there usually is. Whatever shades of red you're picking up off of the front here, it's because of my desktop. We got a one finger head here, and I definitely smell some seriously nutty kinds of hops in there. For those who have tried dark lagers dark lagers that are from breweries such as Stonehammer and Black Oak Brewery. If you that smell that you pick up from those brews, that very nutty or woody kind of smell is basically what I'm picking up from this. I would almost say it's an earthy smell too. I've gone over this in a couple of my beer reviews. I'm torn between the two or three options when I'm trying to express myself with this particular aroma. And just to give everybody a heads up, I did like this beer a lot when I was buying it. I've probably had it about 7 times. And the one time that I bought it recently, it was going to be for a review. I decided to dip into it one night. And I opened it, and it was the only time I ever didn't have a pop. And it was flat, and it was bad, and I had to return it, and that's where I got this from. So a pop was a pleasant surprise, and that gives you a little bit of an understanding. You got like a 1 in 6, 1 in 7 chance of of having to return one of these beers because of their situation. Circumstance, sorry. So here goes. It's funny because this is a stout. It certainly has the viscosity of a stout. But on your palate, you kind of get like a little bit of a porterish taste. When I say it's kind of like watery, and when I say watery, I'm not taking away from the carbonation. It literally just has to do with a part of the texture. But I'm also picking up on that earthy, woody, nutty taste, whatever you want to consider that. I pick up on just a little bit of chocolate. It's certainly not a dark chocolate. It's not a white chocolate. It's just your woo-hoo, goosebumps. It's just your standard chocolate brew. Um, sorry, I can't even say that. You can barely taste the chocolate, so it is not like your standard chocolate brew. But it does stand out amongst the others. Um, to be honest with you, I think I might have overkilled this beer. I liked it a lot more at the beginning, just like I liked the porter a lot more at the beginning, and then the more I drank them, the more I started to not really favor them nearly as much. We're looking at a 5% ABV here, 500 milliliters per bottle. Definitely almost, not almost, sorry, definitely still picking up on that burnt taste as well. And honestly, people, that's all this really has to offer. If you're looking for a stout, I wouldn't recommend this as the first stout that you ever try because it might throw you off. And again, it also truly does resemble uh, a porter in texture. So it's the best that I can put that. We don't have we got a little bit of playful lace here, but then on the back end you don't really have any lace at all. As you can see. Anyways, people, I'm just gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5. It's not bad. It's not great. It could do better. Again, Trafalgar, I'm sorry, but it does taste better than any Trafalgar beer that I've had. That's definitely the best that I can say for now. So yeah, thanks for joining me on another one of my beer reviews. I wish I could be a little bit more informative, but the beer, what I'm getting from the beer, it's got its limits, and I think that I've stretched them as far as possible. Excuse me again. So yeah, back to my usual PSA. Don't drink and drive, but drink responsibly. Cheers, people.